Hey everybody, Clay Bakker, Crystal Bridges. Spring is in full swing around here on the trails and grounds of Crystal Bridges, and I wanted to take the opportunity to get some footage just to show you all the beauty, all the things that are blooming around here, just so you can enjoy them from home. The trails are just vivid with color, and it's beautiful. About midway through the spring, redbuds are kind of finishing their thing up, and the dogwoods are still in full bloom. Here we have some beautiful dogwood blooming, and it's accompanied today by outstanding bloom from a black haw viburnum. Right, we're in our North Forest right now, north loop of our North Forest, a place I like to call our Dogwood Hall of Fame. So this is a dogwood bloom, and what a lot of people don't know is the flower is actually the little yellow parts in the middle. And so these outer petals are what's known as the bract. So it's actually got a really tiny little flower to it. But I wanted to tell you a little bit about my favorite groups of plants on the grounds, and that is the forest ephemerals that we have throughout the grounds. Ephemerals are interesting because they are a group of plants that have a very short lifespan. They're often this sort of incredible, delicate shape. They create some really fascinating flowers. So these are the last of our trillium that has bloomed, and as you can tell from the forest, it's starting to leaf out, steal away all that precious sun, and so hence the trillium's job this year is done. They were up for about 3 weeks, and I anticipate they are near the end of their life cycle here in this Ozark forest. So these are the beautiful Virginia bluebells that are so prominent throughout our gardens. We just love them. These last a little bit longer than many of the other ephemerals, but nevertheless, in about 2 weeks, they will be all gone as well. Here we go. Got a really neat ephemeral, Jack in the pulpit, right? That's the flower, pitcher shaped. The Jack there standing in the pulpit, I believe is called a spadix. Oh wow, here's a great spring bloom. Look at this beautiful woodland plant. This is our native honeysuckle. Is that beautiful or what? I guess most of the honeysuckle that we used to get sweetness from as kids was the non-native variety. This is very distinctive native honeysuckle here in the Ozarks. Beautiful, isn't it? So here we have some maybe a little more well-known ephemerals, known as May-apples, right? Here's a May-apple and a May-apple flower, although it lost its top. Looks like to some very hungry deer. Several of these May-apple probably eaten by some deer. But another ephemeral. It'll last a little bit longer than many of them. Stays around for probably almost another month. Beautiful, delicate. This is, kind of the typical scene on the trails and grounds at Crystal Bridges. This really just compelling artwork by Melvin Edwards called Dancing in Nigeria. And all along, just in the foreground, these beautiful blooms on this buckeye bush. Isn't this awesome? Super beautiful. What a combination, nature and art together. Just spectacular.